Ethan jolts awake in the suffocating stillness of early morning, the distant wail of sirens reverberating through his mind, twisting memories like a knife. His cell, a stark prison of cold gray concrete and flickering fluorescent light, harbors a suffocating gloom that weighs heavily on his spirit. Each clank of metal echoes, a relentless reminder of entrapment as he succumbs to murky reflections of the life that once thrived beyond these unforgiving walls. The contrast gnaws at him, family laughter replaced by the hollow sounds of despair. In this claustrophobic world, he becomes a ghost of his former self, grappling with the shadows of lost moments and fractured dreams. As he navigates the landscape of regret, fleeting whispers of hope flicker in the darkness, challenging him to confront the man he has become amidst his haunting solitude. As Ethan forces himself to rise from his restless thoughts, the clang of metal trays draws him into the daily routine of the cafeteria. Surrounded by inmates, he observes their interactions, brief and transactional, each face carved with stories of hardship. The air is thick with the scent of institutional food, a stark contrast to his memories of family gatherings filled with warmth and laughter. He can almost hear the echo of his mother's voice, the playful banter with friends dissolving into mere shadows of his past. Each meal shared in this cold space amplifies the growing chasm between who he used to be and the man he has become. He watches as the minutes drag on, hoping to catch a glimpse of something familiar within the indifference of those around him, a fleeting reminder that connection still exists, even in this desolate place. As Ethan swallows the remnants of his cold breakfast, a voice cuts through the monotony. It's Mike, a fellow inmate who carries the weight of his family's safety on his shoulders. Their conversation begins hesitantly but soon delves into the raw emotions behind their choices, Ethan's yearning for understanding colliding with Mike's fierce loyalty. Stories of love and desperation intertwine as they explore the blurred lines between right and wrong, forcing Ethan to confront the complexities of morality. With each word exchanged, he becomes more aware of the humanity in those he thought he'd never relate to. As insight washes over him, he finds solace in the shared pain, realizing that even in this place of despair, bonds can form and lessons can emerge from the darkest corners of life. Through Mike, Ethan glimpses a flicker of what it means to fight for those you love. Ethan steps into the stark corridor of the cell block, the cacophony of voices surrounding him, a stark reminder of lives interwoven with loss and regrets. As he passes by each cell, he absorbs the weight of broken dreams echoing from the inmates, their stories merging into a symphony of suffering. Suddenly, a young man catches his attention, a face etched with the desperation of addiction. Their eyes meet, and the unspoken dialogue between them reveals the tragic loops of dependency that ensnare souls. The interaction leaves Ethan unsettled as he wrestles with the echoes of his own past vices that lingered just beyond the bars. Memories of reckless choices flood his mind, each tugging at the remnants of his conscience, provoking a deeper reflection on the choices that led him here. These moments weigh heavily on him as he grapples with an ever-growing sense of regret, pushing him to confront the true nature of his entrapment. As Ethan continues his journey through the cell block, he encounters Jerry, an elderly inmate whose weathered face tells countless stories. Jerry's warm demeanor invites Ethan to listen, and he shares poignant lessons learned after years confined within these walls. Each tale resonates with Ethan, stirring a mix of admiration and reflection. Jerry speaks of resilience in the face of adversity, emphasizing how one's true character reveals itself under pressure. These insights challenge Ethan's youthful ideals, urging him to reconsider his perceptions of right and wrong. The gravity of Jerry's words lingers in Ethan's mind, igniting a profound sense of introspection that leads him to question his own motivations and aspirations. As they continue their conversation, Ethan feels a shift within himself, ready to embrace the wisdom that life, even in its harshest form, can impart. As the air grows heavy with unspoken tension, Jake enters the dim cell, an embodiment of hardened resilience that starkly contrasts Ethan's hopeful spirit. His arrival signals a shift in the atmosphere, brewing uncertainty between them. Their first interaction is laced with apprehension. Jake's guarded demeanor challenges Ethan's desire for connection. The unfamiliar silence thickens as they navigate their roles in this confined existence. Time seems to stretch, each glance charged with potential misunderstandings. Ethan's mind races, assessing the layers of Jake's stoic exterior, wondering about the stories hidden beneath. Can he break through the walls that have long kept them apart? As they settle into an uneasy coexistence, the complexities of their relationship begin to unfold, hinting at the turbulent journey ahead. In this confined space, their fates intertwine, setting the stage for profound revelations yet to come. In the quiet of the night, Jake's voice emerges from the dark, weaving a narrative that shatters Ethan's expectations. As Jake recounts the events that led him to this place, vulnerability seeps into his hardened exterior, revealing the pain and choices that shaped him. Ethan listens, gripped by stories of love lost and the desperate measures taken to protect it, challenging his preconceived notions of justice and morality. Each revelation forces Ethan to confront uncomfortable truths about himself and the rationale behind their lives' diverging paths. This unexpected bond forms the foundation for deeper introspection, compelling Ethan to reevaluate the moral gray areas that govern their existence. As the discussion unfolds, the walls of their solitude begin to crack, allowing a sliver of understanding to emerge, captivating them both in the shared journey of redemption. Ethan's thoughts drift as he finds solace gazing through the barred window, the faint sounds of children playing outside tugging at the remnants of his heart. The brightness of their laughter contrasts sharply with the oppressive atmosphere inside, echoing memories of carefree days long gone. He closes his eyes, envisioning the playful moments of his youth, a time marked by innocence and hope. This reflection ignites a profound yearning within him, highlighting the stark difference between his current existence and the freedom that once seemed so ordinary. Each laugh from afar reverberates in his mind, serving as a bittersweet reminder that life continues beyond these walls. As Ethan grapples with the concept of what it means to be truly free, he resolves to hold on to those memories, fueling his desire for a brighter future. The longing for a life unshackled burns bright in his chest, propelling him into the depths of his transformative journey. Ethan steps into the yard, where the sun casts harsh light on the concrete expanse, illuminating the stark reality of prison life. The air crackles with tension as a sudden commotion draws his attention, a dispute spiraling out of control among a group of inmates. Adrenaline surges through him, and he instinctively becomes a spectator in this theater of survival. Faces twist in rage, shouts fill the air, and the line between order and chaos blurs. He grapples with a visceral fear, realizing how quickly violence can shatter the fleeting sense of safety he clings to. In that moment, trapped within these high walls, the reality of his existence sinks in. Survival here requires more than just physical endurance. It demands a relentless spirit and an unwavering awareness of his surroundings. The instinct to persevere ignites within him, enveloping his thoughts as he contemplates the fragile state of his own humanity. As the chaos subsides, Ethan finds himself grappling with the aftermath of conflict, his heart racing as he processes the volatile energy of the yard. Feelings of uncertainty ripple through him, and he reflects on the blurred lines of morality that swirl around him. A friend's betrayal stirs deep wounds, prompting him to question the true nature of justice in a world untethered from accountability. Doubt seeps in as he weighs the actions of those deemed criminals against the societal architects of pain. In the complexity of his thoughts, he feels a restless longing for clarity amid the fog of confusion. This moral spiral forces him to confront his own beliefs about innocence and guilt. As Ethan delves deeper, he recognizes this struggle as a crucial turning point, one that compels him to define not only his past, but also the man he aspires to become. As Ethan and Jake delve into the profound intricacies of identity, their dialogue ignites a fierce exchange of philosophies, weaving together their disparate experiences into a tapestry of understanding. Each argument presented reveals deeper vulnerabilities, fostering an unexpected connection that transcends the physical confines of their surroundings. Ethan illuminates how choices shape destinies, while Jake counters with poignant insights on external influences that mold character. Their intellectual sparring fosters a rare moment of kinship, pushing Ethan to confront the stark realities of who he has become, a man fractured yet yearning for redemption. The vibrant discourse lays bare unexamined truths, intertwining their paths in ways they had never anticipated. As the night deepens, the dialogue becomes a catalyst for transformation, signaling the possibility of hope rising amidst harsh realities. In the aftermath, they emerge from the discussion forever altered, charting a new course toward understanding themselves and one another. Ethan sits quietly at a table with fellow inmates, the atmosphere thick with camaraderie as they huddle over a game of cards. Laughter erupts, breaking the weight of their shared solitude, creating a fragile yet powerful moment amidst the confines of prison walls. Each smile and joke, however fleeting, serves as a reminder that even within despair, human connection can flourish. As his gaze shifts from the cards to his companions, Ethan recognizes a profound truth. Amidst their struggles and scars, joy can emerge like a flickering flame, warming their weary hearts. These shared moments illuminate the resilience of the human spirit, revealing that hope, however delicate, persists. In this small bubble of existence, he begins to ponder the possibility of healing, not just for himself, but for all those who find solace in solidarity, reminding him that even in the darkest spaces, light can still find a way to break through. With the echoes of laughter still resonating in his mind, Ethan immerses himself in dreams of the future, scenes of liberation and aspirations that once felt attainable. He envisions a life beyond these walls, filled with moments of true joy and purpose. Yet, each recollection casts a shadow over the present, amplifying the weight of everything he has sacrificed. The stark contrast between hope and reality strikes deeply as he grapples with the loss of time, ambition, and connection. These reflections become a poignant reminder of the person he once aspired to be, now obscured by regret and confinement. As he revisits the visions of freedom, Ethan's heart swells with an urgent determination, igniting a renewed commitment to reclaim his narrative and the fragments of hope that remain unbroken within him. This journey lays the foundation for an awakening that he desperately needs. In the aftermath of an exhausting confrontation with a guard, Ethan finds himself enveloped in a storm of internal turmoil. Anger surges through him, tangled with feelings of betrayal as he confronts the injustice that saturates his existence. The struggle to comprehend whether forgiveness is attainable becomes a haunting question, echoing in the chambers of his mind. Each moment spent in captivity heightens his awareness of the choices he must navigate, pushing him further into the depths of self-examination. The once clear lines of right and wrong blur as he grapples with the weight of his experiences. In this tempest of emotions, Ethan feels a stirring resolve, an understanding that to reclaim his narrative, he must first confront the demons lurking within. The journey ahead will demand not just resilience, but a fierce commitment to understand the complexities of his own humanity. The path to redemption begins here, within the core of his struggle. Ethan stands at the window, the golden hues of the setting sun spilling into his cell, illuminating the contours of his thoughts. In this quiet moment, clarity washes over him, illuminating the flickering flame of resilience that refuses to be extinguished. He vows to acknowledge his humanity, a beacon that will guide him through the murkiness of despair. The past may weigh heavily, but it also fuels his determination to rise above the confines of his current reality. The warmth of the sun becomes a symbol of hope, urging him to fight not only for his own release, but for the countless souls silenced within these walls. With a newfound sense of purpose igniting within him, Ethan resolves to reclaim his voice, to advocate for those overlooked, and to instill hope where it is desperately needed. Today marks the beginning of his journey toward liberation and acceptance.